Today we're going to be covering the top Monmouth County towns to live in part 3. So if you haven't been here before and you haven't checked out 1 or 2, I'll definitely link 2 up here for you so you can go back and check that out later. So in 1 we covered the northern sections, part 2 we covered the southern sections, and here in part 3 we're going to cover the western areas of Monmouth County. So let's get right into it. Now in this area, if you look closely at the map I'm showing you, there are 12 municipalities, but as you can see, there are actually municipalities inside municipalities. And it's a little bit of a quirky thing, but I'm going to explain to you. There's a couple different scenarios going on here. So we have Freehold, which is one huge township, and then there's a borough, which is actually a separate municipality, has its own schools, and they do not intermingle with the township schools. Then we have something like you can see Allentown, which is a small municipality within Upper Freehold. Now those kids do intermingle and do go to school together. So one of the things that's difficult about Monmouth County is that there's lots of little quirks like this. So anytime you have a question, you can always leave a comment or email me. But I just wanted to point out that there's a little bit going on here with those municipalities within municipalities. So today, because there are 12 municipalities here in this section, I'm actually going to cover 4 in this area that I thought would be good to kind of highlight for you to take a look at. Now, I want to point out to you, if you're watching, I don't know what the best town is for you. I can't make a recommendation in this video as to what the best town is for you because I don't know you, but I'm giving you some information based on some statistics and median home sale prices and things going on in that town and the school districts so that you can have a big picture view of each of these towns, the ones that I'm highlighting for you, so that you can maybe do a little bit more research or maybe look into the other towns if these towns that I'm mentioning to you don't really suit your needs. Allentown is the first town we're going to go over in this list. So Allentown is that tiny little municipality that I mentioned within Upper Freehold Township, and it's only got 1,900 people. As I said, it's really small. The schools get an A rating, and the median sale price here is $485,000, which, considering that New Jersey prices are pretty high and Monmouth County is pretty high, that's actually a pretty reasonable price. Now it's really small town community feel. There's lots of artisan shops and small business owners and artists in this area, and you can easily get to the beach in about 30 minutes. So if you're looking to live somewhere central Jersey but not pay super high prices, this is a great affordable town to take a look at. Next up we have Freehold Township, and it is the opposite of Allentown. There are 34,000 residents in Freehold Township. Now remember, I did distinguish between Freehold Borough and Freehold Township. They are in the same area, and a lot of times residents will intermingle, of course, but the schools do not go to school together. So that's an important feature if you are looking for schools and understanding the school district. So what I like about Freehold is that it's really close to Freehold Borough, which has lots of shops. There's a nice downtown area that you can go and check out. There's shops, there's restaurants, there's really lots of things to do. They have events, and it's also a very historic kind of town. So you can go and check out some of the museums and learn a little bit about Monmouth County and New Jersey history in this town. Now the schools also get an A rating, and the median sale price here in Freehold Township is $455,000. which again is very reasonable, and we remember that the median is the middle, so there's of course homes above and way above and homes below and way below. One more quick thing about Freehold, it is probably one of the more diverse towns that you're going to find in Monmouth County, so if you are looking for that, I would definitely suggest checking out Freehold. Marlboro is next up on this list, and it's a little bit hard to say for some of us, especially if you've never been here or lived here before. It's Marlboro. And there are 39,000 people living in this town. It's a very big town. There is no downtown, but there are lots of strip malls and restaurants, and there's some breweries. I mean, just one brewery that I know of. Maybe there's more, but they're popping up everywhere, so there could be more. And the schools have an A+ rating, and the median sale price here is also pretty reasonable at $545,000. So as you can see, these towns in the western areas, if you've watched some of my other videos, for the northern section and the southern section of Monmouth County, as you get further away from the coast, the homes and the prices and the towns are a little bit more reasonably priced. So if you are looking to still be kind of close to the beach but not pay a ridiculous number for a home, then these are some of the better towns for you to take a look at. Okay, last on this list is Colts Neck, And Colts Neck is kind of an anomaly in Monmouth County because most of our towns here are very suburban, but Colts Neck is actually very rural and gives you that rural feel. So if you like farms and you like horses and maybe you or your children ride horses, if you're coming here with a family, this is a great community to be a part of. It's not a very diverse community, but there are lots of things to do in this area, and if you're looking for that more rural feel, it's a great option for you. The schools also get an A rating, which is great. Now the median sale price here is $1 million. It is a pretty expensive area. I did include those other towns so that we could get some diversity with the price points in our lists, but this one is not one of them, although a great town and a great option if you're looking for the things I mentioned. And one more quick thing about Colts Neck, there are definitely lots of parks in this area and shops and things like that, but no downtown if you're looking for that. Now within Monmouth County and the towns that we just talked about, you can actually get to the beach within about 20 to 30 minutes, which isn't that bad. So you want to pay a little bit less, but still be close to things that you want to get to. That's great. And all of these towns, like most towns in Monmouth County and New Jersey as a whole, have lots of festivals and events going on most of the year, spring, summer, and fall. Winter's a little too cold because it's snowing, but we do have lots of events that go on during all parts of the spring, summer, and fall. And indoor, outdoor festivals, all the things you could think of, music. I've named a lot of those things in some of my videos before. So you will not find New Jersey to be a boring place to live, and Monmouth County especially has stuff going on all the time. So this concludes our 3-part series for the top Monmouth County towns to live in. If you have any questions or you are looking to move, you can definitely reach out by commenting below or sending me an email or a DM. However you want to get in touch with me is fine by me. If you have any ideas or things that you want me to talk about in a video, please also leave those below. Basically anything you can think of that you want to share, please share. Take care and be well.